You followed all the steps. You wrote down your goals with perfect handwriting, whispered affirmations into your journal, watched hours of manifestation videos, and visualized your dream life every single morning. You even tried staying positive through situations that were anything but, and yet, the job didn't come. The money didn't arrive. The relationship still feels like a distant dream. If you've ever sat there wondering, why is this not working for me? This video is for you. Because today, we're going to break down the 5 silent, sneaky reasons the law of attraction isn't showing up in your life the way you hoped. And more importantly, how to fix each one so you can finally unlock the flow, the abundance, and the aligned life that deep down, you know you're meant for. And if you want to accelerate this process, I'll also share a low-cost, paid solution that has helped thousands of people shift their frequency almost instantly. More on that in just a moment. Let's start by being brutally honest. Most people who try to manifest are stuck in their heads. And that brings us to the first hidden mistake. You're thinking positive, but you're not feeling it. You can say I am wealthy 100 times a day, but if you feel anxious every time a bill comes in, your dominant vibration is still scarcity. The universe doesn't listen to your words, it reads your emotional frequency. Think of it like this: if your energy was a radio station, your words are the song title, but your feelings are the actual broadcast. And that's what the universe tunes into. When the station is off, the signal is distorted, and so are your results. This is why so many people feel stuck even though they're doing everything right, because they're saying one thing, but vibrating something entirely different. That's why forced positivity doesn't work. You can't fake alignment. You can't pretend joy when you're drowning in fear. Instead of forcing good thoughts, focus on creating small emotional shifts. Gratitude, presence, or even just imagining a peaceful moment can start to realign your energy. Remember, emotion is the activator, and even a few minutes of authentic feeling is more magnetic than hours of scripted affirmations. Now let's move into the second major block: attachment to the outcome. This is something that often hides in disguise. You think you're being focused or intentional, but underneath that is an anxious need for control. You say you're trusting the universe, but you're constantly looking for signs, refreshing your email, rereading texts, or doubting every delay. Sound familiar? Here's what's really happening. Your vibration is no longer about what you want. It's about what you're afraid of losing. And that fear sends out the message, I don't have it. I'm afraid I won't get it. I don't believe it's coming. The universe responds to that. Think of someone who's truly confident they're going to get what they want. They're calm, relaxed, detached. They're not obsessively checking or forcing, they know. That's the frequency that attracts effortlessly. The antidote to attachment is trust. You have to be willing to release the timeline, release the method, and let go of the pressure. Detachment doesn't mean giving up, it means giving space. And in that space, magic happens. Next, let's dive into the third, and possibly the most overlooked, reason your manifestations aren't working. You don't believe you're worthy of receiving. And this isn't something most people are consciously aware of. On the surface, you want success. You want love. You want abundance. But underneath, there's a voice, a belief, a memory, something whispering that you're not good enough, that you don't deserve it, that others can have it, but not you. Maybe it came from childhood, maybe it came from trauma, criticism, or failure, but it's there. And that subconscious identity is like a block in your energetic field. The universe doesn't just give you what you want, it gives you what you are energetically. And when your identity is rooted in lack, shame, guilt, or self-doubt, that's exactly what you manifest: more reasons to feel unworthy. The path to fixing this isn't about ego, it's about healing. Healing your self-image, rewriting the narrative, and learning how to embody a version of yourself who knows, without a doubt, that they are deserving of everything they desire. Because when worthiness becomes your baseline, receiving becomes natural. And now the fourth mistake, thinking that manifestation replaces action. So many people sit back and wait, believing that the universe will drop their dream life into their lap without lifting a finger. And that's where the process breaks down. Because the law of attraction isn't passive, it's interactive. You are a co-creator. Your thoughts shape the blueprint, but your actions build the foundation. Think of it like electricity. Your intention is the switch, but your action is the current. One without the other, no light. So yes, visualize, affirm, align your mindset, but then move. Move toward the version of you who already has what you want. Ask yourself daily, if I already had this, what would I do today? Then do it. Even the smallest step, taken in alignment, is more powerful than months of wishing. When you act in faith, you signal to the universe, I believe, and belief backed by action becomes momentum. That's when life begins to shift. Finally, we arrive at the fifth, and often most painful, block: giving up too soon. You've planted the seed, started the process, and maybe even saw signs of progress, but because results didn't show up fast enough, you abandoned the path. And here's the thing. Most people quit not because it wasn't working, but because it was. They just didn't stay long enough to see the shift. Manifestation often works in silence. There's a period where nothing seems to be happening, but behind the scenes, everything is rearranging. This is where most people lose their power. They assume silence means failure, but in truth, silence is sacred. It's where faith is tested, where belief becomes a choice. If you can stay aligned during the silence, the reward on the other side is greater than you imagine. You don't have to push, you just have to persist. Consistency is the language the universe understands. Keep showing up, keep choosing the vision, keep trusting the unseen. Because what's meant for you is never lost. It's just waiting for you to become the version of you who's ready to receive it. Now, if you're truly ready to take your manifestation practice to the next level, there's something I need to share with you. It's called the Genius Wave, and it's not just another law of attraction hack. This is a scientifically engineered audio experience designed by leading brainwave experts to instantly shift your mind into a state of deep flow, clarity, and magnetic energy in just minutes a day. Thousands of people around the world are using it to effortlessly raise their vibration, silence mental noise, and unlock real-life results, often faster than they ever expected. It's like having a shortcut into the exact mental frequency where ideas flow, opportunities appear, and manifestation feels automatic. Best of all, you don't have to change your routine. Just press play, relax, and let the sound do the work. And right now, it's available at a limited time, ultra-low cost, making it one of the most affordable and powerful tools you can invest in if you're serious about changing your life from the inside out. The link is in the description, mom guys, and trust me, this might just be the piece you've been missing. So let's recap. The law of attraction isn't broken, and you're not broken either. But maybe your approach needs a shift. If you've been thinking positive without truly feeling it, attaching too tightly to outcomes, doubting your worth, skipping the action, or giving up too soon, now you know why your manifestations felt blocked. The good news? Every one of these blocks can be dissolved. And when they are, your life begins to change. Fast. You become magnetic. You stop chasing and start attracting. You don't need to force or beg. You align. You become. And from that place, everything flows. If this video gave you clarity, don't just leave quietly. Hit the like button so YouTube knows this message matters. Comment below with the mistake you identified most with, and the shift you're committed to making today. Share this video with someone you know is silently struggling just like you were, and if you're ready to dive even deeper, check the description. I've linked the Genius Wave and a free guide to help you rewire your beliefs, activate your self-worth, and manifest from a place of confidence, not confusion. You're not broken, you're not behind, you're not unlucky, you're just one perspective shift away from stepping into the version of yourself that manifests with ease, and now, you've taken the first step.